VIX closes the week up 49%. The QQQ manages to fill its gap out on the daily time frame. And the SPY completes its megaphone pattern here on the 4-hour time frame. Welcome back, everybody, to High Quality Trades, the channel where I provide top-notch technical analysis of the stock market, where we go over simple support and resistance levels, trendline breaks, and pattern formations. And I give you the price targets of where price is headed in the coming days. So let's get into it. In today's video, we will be going over the SPY, the QQQs, and the VIX. So first up, we have the SPY on the 4-hour time frame. On Friday, September 6th, the SPY closed at 540.36. It reached a high of 551.60 and a low of 539.44. We were negative 1.68% on the day. Alright guys, so what is price currently doing? Well, it does look like on Friday, we did get a full pattern completion of our megaphone here on the 4-hour time frame. By taking the opening and just moving it down towards the break, this was signaling that price was going to head down towards 539.26 in the coming days. So now that we have got a full pattern completion of this megaphone, and we did head a little bit lower in extended market trading down towards support at 537.60, it is most likely that price heads back up towards 542.40 and test it as resistance. If we drop down into the 15-minute time frame, price has gotten quite extended from its 200 period moving average here on the charts. Price never gets very far from this moving average before coming back towards it and testing it as resistance. So as long as it's downward sloping, price will continue moving lower in the market. So as we move up towards resistance here at 542.40, even if we break this level and head a little bit higher up towards 547.53, which is our next resistance level, price will most likely encounter resistance at the 200 period moving average, and the bears will step in at this level and try to push price lower. So if this does happen come the early part of next week, say we head up towards 542.40 and this level holds as resistance, then price will be headed back down towards 537.60, and if this level breaks as support, then we will be headed lower down towards 531.70. And if this level did break as support as well, then our next support level will be down here at 525.34. So that is what I'm looking for price to do come the early part of next week on the SPY. Alright, now let's go on to the QQQs. Daily time frame. So the QQQs on Friday managed to fill its gap here. It ultimately completed around 450.41. So now that this gap has filled and we have fallen a little bit lower, it looks like we hit our support level here at 446.76 with aftermarket trading. We are hitting the highs back from March and April. So it is most likely that this level holds as support at least into the early part of next week. So if 446.76 does hold as support, and we head back up towards resistance here at 452.47. Price is able to get above this level, then we are most likely headed up towards 458.56. If we go down into the 15-minute time frame and just look at our 200 period moving average here, price has gotten quite extended from its moving average here. So it is most likely that this 446.76 level now may hold as some support, and then we head back up towards 452.47. And yes, if we get above this level, then it's most likely to head towards our next resistance level of 458.56. Probably encountering some resistance at the moving average as it's continuing its downward slope. We are in negative gamma territory, so that does mean that all these dip buyers, the sellers will step in and push price lower, meaning sell the rip and buy the dip. So say we do fall below this 446 level come maybe Monday or Tuesday. Then our next support level is down here at 439. And if this level manages to break as support, then we will be headed lower towards 429.54. So that's what I'm looking for the triple Qs to do come next week. Now let's go on to the VIX. On the 4-hour time frame, the VIX closed above its resistance level here at 21.98. This level does look to be holding as support at the current moment. So as long as we remain above 21.98, the VIX is most likely to head up towards 24.54, and if we're able to get above that level, then we will be headed up towards the highs here around 29.43. And then just zooming out a little, we do have this gap up here on the 4-hour time frame that doesn't fill until around 36.74. So if the VIX does continue its upwards trajectory, it is most likely that it comes and tries to fill this gap on the 4-hour time frame, and then possibly the gap out here on the daily time frame that doesn't fill until 38.56. So I was talking about on the SPY and the triple Qs maybe moving higher off support levels that they just recently hit. That could possibly signal that the VIX is going to fall lower come Monday in the early part of next week. So if we do fall lower below this 21.98 level, the VIX's next support is at 18.88, and if we fall below that level, we will be headed down towards 17.22. It looks like our 200 period moving average does reside somewhere in that same level. So that is most likely where the VIX will find support. Okay guys, and with that, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching High Quality Trades, and I'll see you in the next video on Tuesday. Goodbye.